So Alexander Jaffe, I got some cell phone footage off of TV. Her name was Alexander. His name was Dennis Baxley, state senator. We'll run the clip of what he just said.
But again, everybody's obsessing about the instrument. I want to solve the problem. We need solutions.
Why should any individual in Florida have an AR-15?
Why should they not?
Because they're used to kill multiple people very quickly.
Well, spoons are used to eat stuff and kill yourself with obesity, but we're not picking up spoons to get rid of obesity.
They're not used for mass murders.
I understand where you're coming from, and I wish that would solve your problem. It won't.
Do not try and bend the spoon. That's impossible.
Basically, we better go to the Matrix and learn to bend spoons till they break or we're gonna die. So spoons are more dangerous than guns now, I guess. Florida. Gun control. I don't know a lot about this kind of stuff. An armed deputy was at the school, on the west side of the school, where most of the activity took place, and he was there for about, I think, 4 minutes and didn't do anything. Donald Trump himself has labeled this, what is he again? He's a school resource officer. He's labeled this as a poor job on the part of Scott Peterson. Poor job, really poor. I think he could have been a little harsher on him, but whatever. The guy's not responding to CNN's calls, and he's resigned.
You know, I really believe, you don't know until you test it, but I think I really believe I'd run in there even if I didn't have a weapon. And I think most of the people in this room would have done that too, because I know most of you.
Parkland. It's basically a suburb of Miami. And I know Miami, you've seen it on crime shows, you know, what was it, Scarface. Donnie Brasco was down there. You know, it's like the gateway to cocaine central for America. But Parkland apparently is like the safest place in America. What gives, right? You never see it coming. I did some research, actually. Parkland is approximately 20 kilometers, 12, 13 miles, northeast, very close, of Weston. I figured this out. I wasn't even sure where Parkland was. I just heard Parkland in Florida. And then I heard Broward County, Broward Courthouse, and I recognized it. I've seen this movie called Bully a number of times in my life. I saw it recently, like a month ago or something. It's a really shocking movie where real names are used of there's a crime. The point of that is this took place in Weston, Florida, which was really close. This was a murder where 7 teens murdered their friend, and these were like 17, 18. There was like one 19-year-old. This is almost like a reverse kind of thing to what we have here. We have a guy who's being bullied or doesn't have a good life, and he jokes about killing people. He's been seen shooting target practice with a BB gun in broad daylight outside in the back of his townhome or wherever he lives. He's got pictures with body armor, guns, all over the place. FBI knew about this stuff and they let him go. How the hell was this guy able to do this stuff? What is he, like he was 18 years old and was able to buy an AR-15? Like, people are saying, like, you know, like alcohol laws, you got to be 21 in the States. 21 in the States to buy alcohol, but 18 to buy firearms? This makes sense in what bizarre alternate universe? I was watching Joe Rogan. Can we run a couple clips of that?
This new shooting in Florida freaked me the fuck out again.
Yeah, it's happening all the time now.
It's horrific. And the crazy thing is, like, kids used to joke around about this guy doing that someday. Like, we have to figure out why it's happening here so often. It rarely happens anywhere else, but here it happens pretty often. So what is that? Is it access to guns? Is it mental health? Is it both of those things? You'd want to know why a regular person wants to carry them around, and then you would realize, is that really my right to even ask a regular person why they need it? And is the answer arming the schools?
Florida's House of Representatives blocked debates on weapons bans. So that's a no-go right now. They had a whole bunch. We can probably run some footage. Trump asked the DOJ to issue new regulations to ban bump stocks. DOJ, that's the Department of Justice. Bump stocks, those are like I don't know if you know what the fuck a bump stock is. Like, I don't know anything about this shit. It's some kind of part of a gun. I don't know fucking anything about this shit. AR-15, it's a semi-automatic killing machine. It's great for, you know, if your car won't start, you put some speed holes in it.
Hey, what are all these holes?
These are speed holes. They make the car go faster.
Students went to Tallahassee, Florida, like I said, to change the legislators' minds. So they're asking questions. They talk to people on both sides, Democrat and Republican, whatever. My hair is a mess. I probably should have mentioned that a while ago. It's a mess because I don't care right now. This whole world's all fucked up. This guy's got all kinds of stuff bragging about it. Intent, first degree, multiple. This is insane. I mean, what did they do with that one guy? I mean, I think this is death. I don't know if they have death in Colorado. I haven't done the research on it. But that dude with the frickin' red hair, he killed like a lot of people. He injured like 50-some people. They gave him like 290 years. I mean, that's a little harsh. I mean, I think 200 would have been enough, tops. Anyway, what the fuck? I'm going to bed. You guys can talk about gun control laws. What are they going to do? They're going to arm guards? This isn't my area. As you can see, I tackle all areas because I fucking am a dedicated YouTuber with no life. Anyway.